So this is a little painting back by Mary. There's my hand for scale. Mary doing a little painting, look. She painted the board black. And then did that, like magical scene. It's 6:30 on Saturday evening, Holy Saturday. And I've actually just cut the grass. What I'll have to do tomorrow is come back and sort of hoover some of the stuff up because it was so long in places, the sort of damp lush green grass, that it wasn't able to suck it all up. So when it dries a little bit in the sun tomorrow, I'll be able to suck the rest up. I've left a bit here that I haven't done because there is still a bit wet, the ground, so I don't want to make it all a mud bath. I've done the rest. This is like really long lush grass here. It was almost at the you know, the sort of limit of what the lawnmower could cope with in terms of length, to be honest. It was like sucking it all up, like, you know, dealing with the cutting it. So yeah, that's the first cut of the year. I just thought it was such a lovely evening. Temperature's lovely, so I thought, well, I'll just crack on and do that. So yes, I'll suck this up tomorrow when it's dried with the lawnmower. Of course, when I cut the grass, I realised there were some flowers I hadn't spotted because the grass was that long. And the foxgloves are hiding them. There's some little flowers just here. You can see just tiny little bulbs, like these little, and they're actually closing up now. They open up in the sun, and then they close up in the evening. And there's some there as well. And they're sort of like white and yellow, like white on one side and yellow on the inside, and they open up in the daytime. But they're swamped a bit by the all the foxgloves and things in here. Yeah. Some other little flowers are these little ones here. Tulips, obviously. This one had an amazing bee earlier with a very, very long thing for getting the nectar and everything. Almost like a hummingbird type of thing. So I'm going to have to look, it might be like a solitary bee or something, but it was a specially designed one which had very, very long little thing at the front. These little flowers here as well. These little things coming out, and then a little red one there. So it's little ground flora. That's still in flower. It's been flowering for ages, that one. There's a bush up here which is just starting to flower as well. I'll show you that one. It's got all these little white flowers on it. This one's just starting to come into leaf, but we might get rid of it because it'd be a good time maybe just have all this low lying here. And it looks a bit ugly over winter, but it's just starting to come into leaf and does flower. So we might let it flower and then we'll see, we'll decide. This one's got the little flower buds just starting to come, but I don't think they do much. It's not much of a show, that one. This is the lilac, just coming into bud. We'll have a little look at the temperature. And it got up to 15.2, it's 13.2 at the minute. Little birds in here, and you can see where I've been putting the grass cuttings and things on top of that compost heap there. Yeah. Lovely evening, perfect evening. So on the, what's happened here? On the way to church tonight, we went to Asda. I've got a whole chicken for a pound, cooked hot, extra tasty large whole chicken was cooked hot, still hot for a pound. And then the pasties, there's some quiche slice, well that was actually Morrison's. Whatever, it's pastry, pasty, all these bun things, that bun, steak baked, pasties. And then at Morrison's, it was like, well that was Asda as well. We've got some raspberries, and what else have we got? We've got some of these avocados. We've got that for 10 pence. That, keep it still because it's leaking a bit. It's like a sort of salad-like thing. And what have you got under there, Mary? What have you got under there? Oh! And what did you get at the end of Mass, Alice?
A cream egg.
The priest walked down the aisle with a gigantic basket, like a massive basket, full of them. There's going to be millions left over. It's a real feast, isn't it? Right, it's now 5 to 10. We came out of Mass about 20 past 9. Fastest Easter Vigil Mass I've ever seen in my life. I missed out 4 of the readings and most of the prayer. You know, just like got on with it, didn't he? It was pretty quick.
Yeah, because there were meant to be 7 readings and they did like 3.
Yeah.
Not 3. They did like 4. Maybe 5.
Yeah, they skipped the
4.
second one.
No, there were 7 readings and then the
4.
epistles.
The
Thing, and
what?
then a
They
gospel.
skipped one.
But then they did.
They skipped
three
This was a pound for cooked chicken.
On prayer 21. I'm paying 20.
Does somebody want a chicken?